Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do something different on this channel we've never done before. We are going to be going into the deep, dark depths of Facebook fitness groups. In my years of a transformation coach, I have seen a lot of fitness BS, bro science, myths, things that just aren't true and yet they've been circulated for a long time. Useless information that has no relevance to people's lives, and it's just making people's journey to lose weight, build muscle, and live a happier, healthier life just more difficult than it needs to be. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go find these Facebook groups that have the worst fitness information. We're gonna bust some myths, correct a lot of things, and probably piss off a lot of people, but that's the name of the game when we search for the truth. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Facebook Fitness Debunk Hour, the Facebook Debunk Series. I don't know. Hey, in the comments, help me find a name for this as we get into it, okay? Cool, let's do this. All right, so here we go. First one that I found today. So, sitting a little disappointed today after doing 6 days a week in the gym and following my calorie intake to the letter, which is 2,500 calories per day. Went to the doctor. I was expecting a huge loss. I know that would have been unrealistic for that, but I was so disappointed that I gained 5 pounds. Has this happened to anyone else? Okay, so first off, I want to just address this question right here. It's actually really common to see weight gain on a weight loss journey. I mean, first off, like, there's a lot of things that we just don't understand right now. Like, how long has it been since you weighed in? Why did you gain 6 pounds? I mean, what was the duration that you gained the 5 pounds in? Was it in a day, a week, a month? You know, so there's like a lot of questions here, but let's go ahead and just look through the answers to this question. I understand that people want to help. I get it, but sometimes it's better to just not say anything at all. All right, so this gentleman, reduce 500 calories, buy a leather belt, and start adding notches. Don't pay attention to the number on the scale. Muscle weighs more, and of your starting to use muscles you didn't before, that will have an effect on weight. The belt won't lie, though. I get what you're trying to say here, but you're wrong. So you should be paying attention to the weight on the scale. Muscle does weigh more than fat when we're talking about density and volume. But for a lot of people, even if you're building muscle and burning fat, you should still see the weight on the scale go down. That's how we can ensure that we're making progress. I hear a lot of personal trainers who try to make up for the fact that they suck at their job when their clients aren't losing any weight, and they just say, "Oh, you're building muscle and burning fat at the same time." Like you put on 2 pounds of muscle and lost 2 pounds of fat. That's why you haven't seen any difference on the scale. It doesn't happen like that, okay? Unless you're on horse steroids, you're not going to see an exact equal amount of weight loss to muscle gain, right? Something's not working. We need to fix something here. So yes, you should be tracking the weight on the scale, and I recommend that you track every single day so we can look for trends. You know, you're going to see weight fluctuation, but that's normal, right? All right, so here's another one. Find another way to track progress. The scale can be useful, but as a personal trainer, I prefer my clients use something that will track body fat percentage. My local gym has a 3D body scan that shows your lean body mass, body fat, and more. The best way to lose weight is to gain muscle. Again, not helpful. Here's the problem with this. Body fat percentage is so inconsistent. There's no way that we can accurately track that unless we completely dissected your body and removed all the adipose tissue and weighed that out on a scale. You can easily manipulate the number on a body fat percentage, either DEXA scan, bioelectrical impedance, whatever, through just water manipulation. That alone can manipulate that number by a ton, right? So no, I'm gonna argue that's wrong again. The most accurate and the most easiest tool that we can use is tracking the weight on the scale, but tracking in a way that is actually useful data, which again goes back to just monitoring your weight every single morning and then plotting that data out on a chart to see if we're making progress. So are we losing, maintaining, or are we gaining? 2,500 calories should be more like 800 to 1,200 calories. What? This gentleman is saying you should consume 800 to 1,200 calories to lose weight. You can't lose weight on 2,500 calories. Oh, Tim. Here's the problem, guys. If you bring your calories down too low, that's too much of a deficit, and you're going to trigger what's called metabolic adaptation, where your body will then reduce activity, body temperature, heart rate, as anything that it possibly can to match the amount of calories that it has coming in. So if you're consuming 800 calories, your body's gonna try to get as close to expending 800 calories as much as possible. I know this because it's happened to me, and I've seen it happen to hundreds of men around the world. And what happens when you go back to eating normally? Because you can't eat 800 for the rest of your life. You're just gonna balloon up and gain all of the weight back. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we found today's winner. Okay. So that's the first post. I think we dissected that one pretty good. Let's go to the next one, yeah? This one has this guy has a good question. So, I want someone to explain to me how to lose weight in the most simple way. Yeah, that's a great question. And like there's a really simple answer, but let's see what Facebook has to say, shall we? Eat under 400 calories every day. Try your best to eat the healthiest food. I would recommend walking 1 to 2 miles every other day. The fastest way possible is to water fast, but if you don't feel like doing that, I would just eat healthy and keep up with how much calories you eat every day and drink plenty of water. Again, who are these people suggesting that you eat 800 to 400 calories a day? Had these people ever lost weight sustainably? 400 calories would not sustain a guinea pig, let alone a human, a normal human. And here's the thing, guys, like I'm looking through a lot of these comments, and a lot of them aren't terrible. I mean, a lot of them are saying just eat less, move more, you know, caloric deficit. And yes, that's all correct. But here's the problem when we oversimplify things like weight loss. When we just say you just need a caloric deficit, you just need to eat less, move more. That doesn't really help anybody. You know, it's like if you want to save money or you get out of debt, just spend less than what you make. Yes, of course, like that makes sense. It's so much more than that, you know, like in order to save money, you need to, you know, create a budget, emergency fund, you know, you have to invest wisely, take a look at what you're spending your money on, those kind of things. So when you oversimplify weight loss into just a caloric deficit or just eat less, move more, is that really helping anybody? I'm gonna argue no. But for all that is good and holy, we can't just say eat 400 calories, 800 calories a day. That's just insanity. All right, let's keep going. Eating too little causes weight gain. Eating too little causes weight gain. Is that why there's so many morbidly obese little African children in the world? Is that why anorexic patients are so fat? I don't even want to look at the comments on this one, but so I've got a little bit of a headache now. Maybe we'll dig into this on the next video, but I think I'm going to leave it at that. Guys, this is only the beginning. We are going to go through a lot of different Facebook fitness group pages to find the absolute baloney malarkey that is out there, and hopefully we can help some people realistically lose weight, get healthier, build muscle without eating 400 to 800 calories a day. All right, that's all I've got for you guys today. Be sure to like and subscribe. We're going to need to find a name for this series, so I want to hear your guys' thoughts of what we should name this series in the comments section, and we will see you in the next one. Talk soon.